Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I greet you.
Armor made to fit.
I mean, yes, there are 2 void colors in the deck, but the fact that everyone goes crazy on a game where I lose, I mean, I didn't even necessarily lose because of it. I think it might have arguably still been the better play, but it would have been worth considering. It goes to show how rare it is that the duplicate matters. Oh, this shirt is having a strange camera effect, I see. Wow. I'll make an effort not to wear this shirt anymore. Yeah, I haven't noticed. Whoa. It's actually... Maybe I should change. He hopes to get a huge battle rage going. Is it worth using a Hellfire? I do have the Shadow Flame. Alternative plays. Ironbeak Ghoul, terrible. Ironbeak Acolyte, really bad against battle rage.
So many possibilities.
Could Shadow Flame instead of Hellfire. Which card is more valuable, Hellfire or Shadow Flame? And that puts it into execute range. Oh my gosh, the animations though. Yeah. Perfect timing.
My blade be thirsty.
Right, he's not top decking, but he's definitely nearly out of cards. On the low side. Are we rich? Or do we enjoy more excess? I think we enjoy more excess. Because next turn I can tap again. And then it's all free. I don't even have to Sludge Belcher, right? He can't kill me off of 7 mana. Not even Corkron does it. This card, right? I was actually going to tap Reno this turn, but I can't even tap first. I wonder if it's correct to Reno still, or if it's better to Siphon. I go up to 16. His biggest damage is 12 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. It's actually technically higher. I think I should toss an Ooze in here. And I should also let this be a bomb target. It's like the one turn, which is actually slightly dangerous. If that had dealt 4, I'd be in Gromish Inner Rage range. That would be never lucky right there, though. It would be disgustingly unlucky. Sad deck is sad. Alright, let's get rich. And kick him back into the slums. When this deck wins, it wins so brutally. It used to win even more brutally when I had Youthful Brewmaster in the deck, and then I realized that you don't actually need to win that brutally. Patron decks really just do nothing if their game plan doesn't go according to plan early on. Which isn't to say that Patron decks are bad, it's just to say that their play can look really silly if things don't go well for them early.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, so Stark was playing this this Patron / Elise deck, which is going to have a abysmal win rate against this deck, I believe. But it is a cool science deck. Quill should be terrible, Voidwalker should be bad, Blood Imp should be bad as well, as all the Whirlwinds are there. Quill is probably best. Next turn I don't think I speed out the Void Color, just because there's no real rush for things. I didn't see a Harrison Jones last game. Against the more aggressive deck, of course, I would play Void Color with such good demons in hand, but here I think I can just take it easy, plus I have no other 4-drop.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion. Make ready.
He has a lot of Whirlwinds, so I should just use this. Should I just play Sylvanas? It does on curve. Seems like it would be obnoxious to deal with Sylvanas right now.
I have no time for games.
And if he doesn't have an answer to Sylvanas, I can play Lothab and then make it even harder to deal with Sylvie. What do we do? Cute. Oh, hello. Oh, I remember he has a Gorehell in his deck. It's like, one charge, death spot? That's not good enough. We go over the Gorehell. I played the Lothab, so the amount of Grim Patronage can't be that bad. Use this guy to take out a Grim Patron. I should be able to take out the other Grim Patron. How's he gonna make more? He just made 2. That's not even a threat. I didn't even need a Hellfire, which I don't have, but I did have the Twisting. Not that that's even remotely a good play. I could do Silence Thorsan as an interesting other play. The main problem I have is that I cannot get rid of all my cards, so it's either Implosion and then pass, and then spend 4 mana on nothing else, or Owl Thorsan. I can't remember anything that his deck had that I even needed to Owl. Maybe I throw away the coin for a card. Makes sense because I have Emperor Thorsan in my hand. Yeah, that's nice. I was gonna just throw the coin away at the end there. I mean, it's arguable that playing the endgame boss is even wrong because that looked like a board that he was going to brawl anyways. It's a little bit interesting. Full 9-card discount.
Let the pain speak to me.
Does this ever go into fatigue? Is the other question. Who knows? I like the theory behind this deck. Use a lot of situational cards such as Whirlwind and Bouncing Blade, and then turn them into legendaries. I really like the theory of the deck. It's just that I think the theory doesn't work. I'd love it if that deck were viable. I actually am going to lose, aren't I? On second thought, I'm going to lose. Well, the only reason why I'm not going to lose, actually, is because I had advanced knowledge that his deck had Gorehowl in it. If I didn't know that, and I didn't save the use for the Gorehowl, I think I actually lose this game. Because otherwise he would have enough firepower to kill everything with his weapon. He's sure to have a BGH in that deck. If I play Mal'Ganis, I just get BGH'd a lot of the time. Don't think I can draw slowly enough to not go into fatigue. So I'm going to just draw the card with the Mal'Ganis right now. Yeah, I need to be the one putting on pressure. That's about the best that I could get off of Mal'Ganis to get an extra plus 2 damage. It's kind of, do I want to just play that as a 2-3? I find that it might be difficult to play that with anything else, and just use both executes. So I kind of am playing that for the 2-3.
Into the breach!
I know I have BGH in this deck. I'm so far ahead in fatigue that I might as well go all fatigue.
I'm almost out of cards! I've got the beast in my soul!
Great. Never lucky.
Gotcha.
From the warrior.
I think it's time for Tempo Arena, right?
We're gonna be rich.
I bring life.
So, a lot of the cards in my deck are worthless. A lot of the cards in my hand are worthless here. Good, I got rid of 2 useless cards. So I know of these 6 cards, 1 is Elise and 1 is Gorehal. At 5, 9, 12, it's 17. At this point, the Gorehal is pointless. So I should probably ooze Shadow Flame. So 4 cards, 1's Gorehal, 1's Elise, 1's Battle Rage, and 1's probably Acolyte of Pain. So Gorehal he loses, Elise he loses. No, he can't win.
I wonder.
I'm almost out of cards.
He almost fatigued me there. It's very close.
Victory or death. Your soul shall be mine.
Might want to keep Thorstein against the warrior. Kind of a strange keep. Wouldn't have kept it if I hadn't also had a 4-drop. It's kind of strange when I think about it in the grand scale. Like, this is not a really obvious mulligan. It's like I just kept a 4-drop and a 6-drop. Most people start off playing and they're like, yeah, Trump told me to keep the 2-drop and the 3-drop so I could play on curve. But it turns out that matchups are different.
Death does not scare me.
Wow, this looks like it's actually Fatigue Warrior with the Death Lord. Or it could be Control. It could still be Control. I'll play on curve here. Coin can be useful for the later game. I wonder if I should play an ooze into that. The only reason I ask is because you might be able to hit something even better, such as Gorehowl, but I think that's good enough in the early enough game to justify using a ooze. The other question is it possibly Patron if it runs Deathlord? I don't think so. So I could also play the Twilight Drake, which doesn't die to a swing of the Deathbite. And then it also kills the Deathlord, because 4+3. In fact, I'll do that. So the priority was play something that doesn't die to Deathbite, or play Ooze. Or play the Void Caller if I had a demon. Yeah, let's see what's in the box. That may or may not be very bad.
Do you have the artifact?
I want to try to clear as much as possible for Emperor Thorstein. If I kill the 3, it makes it less likely you can deal with the Thorstein. But on the other hand, I could also play it more aggressively and play something like Tap Void Caller. Tapping is good. This will never go into fatigue in the sense that I won't out-fatigue him, probably. And treading armor is good.
Let's negotiate. You can sit, and I'll let you live.
This is looking like it's going to be a Reno deck. But still up for debate on what exactly this contraption is. It probably needs to die. Hello, brother. I just hope MCT doesn't steal this, right? Okay. Wow. Okay, my choices are 4+5, Void Caller Sludge, or Tap Thorson. He only has 3 cards left in his hand. I think Tapasan is good. Tapsan. It's just so good because I've kind of kept track of how he's been using his removal, and it feels like he might not be able to deal with Thoracine on this turn. And double discounts are lovely. Maybe he has Brawl and he's considering using it. Seems like he's, due to this rope, I feel like he's feeling the pain. It's like, ah, however I'm dealing with this card sucks, but I'll do it. And that would be a 2 damage shield slam. Yes. Get an extra tap, so that's something. I can save the 3-1, that's also something. Doesn't Elise work on this deck? All the matches seem so long. Well, yes, however, it just turns out that it's only on the matches that are actually long that you get to thinking, oh wow, if I had Elise, that would be pretty cool. But it turns out that the amount of matches that go this long aren't as much as one would think. Did you test twisting enough to say that it fits well in this deck? I feel like it's clunky. It turns out, wow, didn't use this. Did you? No. Alright, I'll play this. I haven't, I think I don't have enough of a sample size to tell you whether or not twisting is good yet. So I'm just digging for Jiraxis, hoping to play it ASAP. And if he has Harrison, then... Wow, here it is. Well, do I want to play it right this instant is the question. I think I want to try to gain a little bit better control first. And that would be because I actually have a play. If I played this, Jiraxis, I could actually die the following turn because of Gromish. I think I'm going to wait. I won't play Jiraxis next turn either. With only 1 card in hand, his only way of winning is to Harrison Jones my Jiraxis. As long as I don't play garbage. And my hand is mostly garbage right now.
I bring life and
Okay, my BGH got pulled out really early game. Might have to Twisting Nether that 1 card. And I think I tossed the coil for a card. I kind of don't want to use the coin because the coin is a 6/6. The main question is whether or not I want to tap, and I think the answer is yes.
I have no time for games.
No Jiraxis next turn either. This is really starting to get dangerous. I think I Doomguard this, but if I could coin Jiraxis. I mean Jiraxis coin Inferno. It's 8.
I wonder.
You would need exactly Grommash plus an Enabler, which is very unlikely. I have the heal bot to go back up. The Inferno will usually kill off the... yeah. Alright. Good play. Hellfire, Demon Wrath, Sludge.
So many possibilities.
It's a pretty good setup. And then I have the Sludge intact. Let's do that instead. I've been holding on to that card for a long time. So, could be Harrison Jones. I can't really dodge Harrison forever with this hand. Unless I play Doomguard. Like, if I knew that card was Harrison Jones, I'd just play Doomguard go face. No, I would Tempo Reno and then Doomguard. That's not even a Tempo Reno. It feels like the only way I can lose is if that's Harrison. But, I mean, the other way to lose is just not having threats. I'm gonna play this. If only I had... But I know I've played most of my stuff. Maybe if I didn't have the coin, I might have been able to escape this deck too. Or that. And make a choice on whether to attack or not. I will. I think I actually get Harrison a lot here, but it's okay. And alternatively, maybe I don't get Harrison.
That belongs in a museum.
Like, that exact card had to be Harrison, but it felt like a Harrison. But being able to make an Inferno each turn is pretty good. And I didn't think I was actually going to win otherwise.
Buying or selling.
This is my most likely turn to lose right this turn. I did set him down to revenge range too. Shadow Flame the 5-1? Am I too greedy for not doing that? Well, I didn't die, so I didn't get punished, but I didn't even think about it. Could be right though.
I can take the hit.
Could be wrong. Oh, I also knew I had Sylvanas in my hand, right? Deck. So that's a really good combo. Someday. Though it's kind of difficult to imagine a situation where that works. Alright. I guess this is about as good as it gets, right? I think I play Sylvanas normally. Yeah, it's not like I want to steal a 4-1 or a 6-1. It's gonna be pretty hard for a deck of legendaries to beat the hero power, though. It's possible that only pressing the hero power will cause me to win. Like, I don't even need these cards. Possibly. Possible. So he has 7 legendaries left. Oh, crap. What am I doing? I can't actually kill that in time.
I have no time for games.
My shield for Argon.
I didn't press the button. Oh well. Your hero takes damage, this minion takes damage instead, so I can steal a both. Is that good? think I still both.
Let none survive.
Okay, there's no brawls or anything, so I guess I just play this.
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
Both. 6, 9, 11, 17, 20. I guess I'll win. First time I've ever attacked with both. Okay.